The hypocrisy of Cynthia G for criticizing deadbeat fathers when she mess with a YouTuber with 5 kids to become a single mother by a deadbeat father. And this is who the Black Sisterhood will take advice from, to follow a clown who won't take accountability of their own decisions from getting pregnant by a deadbeat baby's daddy.
Already know what we're here for. Y'all already know that we are here largely to discuss this situation and this problem that is Umar Johnson. But we're not just here to talk about Umar Johnson. We're actually here to talk about a much larger problem in the community called absentee fatherism. Umar Johnson plays into this because Umar Johnson is one of the many people who have spoken out against the epidemic of absentee fathers in the Black community. So we don't need to debate whether there is an issue with absentee fathers. We know that there is an issue with absentee fathers. Is it only an issue in the Black community? No, but it is most prevalent in the Black community. There's a wide array of excuses in the Black community about absentee fathers. We've heard about white supremacy. We've heard about welfare extracting Black men from the home. We've heard about Black women choosing welfare over having fathers in their home. This is something that Umar Johnson himself has said. And we know that he hasn't spoken about absentee fathers once. We know he talks about absentee fathers quite a bit. He also acknowledges that this is one of the biggest issues in the Black community is single mother-headed homes. But what no one wants to acknowledge in the Black community is that Black men, these Black fathers, are the ones who are perpetuating the absentee father epidemic in the Black community. They are literally causing the absentee father issue in the Black community. But rather than take accountability, they've blamed Black women. They've blamed the system. They've blamed welfare. They blamed the white man. They've blamed everything that they could except the white woman. And we already know why they didn't blame the white woman, because then they would have to justify why their preferences has done so much destruction to the community.
Flashback in 2015.
That I met a man, Rob, and within 3 months I chose to go get pregnant by him. This is what is being said. Now, the thing of it is that this is not the case, because like I said, this person does not even know if I am currently pregnant, because I have not spoken to her in a while. So she wouldn't know, she wouldn't be able to validate if I was still pregnant or not. She would not be able to do that, because again, I have not spoken to her. But I would not lie and say the text messages and the stuff that she's showing is not true, because it is. And those things that are things that I've said, I said them in a certain context. That context is not being shown, of course, because when people want to show a certain narrative, they're going to show a certain narrative. So I'm being told that I'm a hypocrite. I'm being told that I've somehow chose a man who is a dusty beta male. I understand that I said certain things and messages out of anger, and like I said, I don't have a choice but to take responsibility for that, because I did say certain things. Now, do I think that this man is a beta male? Absolutely not. Did I meet him and then within 3 months decide and plan to be pregnant by him? Absolutely not. I certainly didn't do that. But there is a text message where obviously I did talk about some conversations that we had, and I did say that we had a conversation about that, and that's because I met him and spoke to him and learned that he was a very intelligent man. I liked his character. I still like his character. That's just the reality of what it is. I do not quantify him by the amount of children he has or the amount of women that he has them by, because quite frankly, he is the most active father I've ever seen in my life. I've never met a man who was more, I've never met one who was more active or involved. I never met one who would do anything to make sure he's there to support his children. That's just the reality of what it is.
They are literally causing the absentee father issue in the black community. But rather than take accountability, they've blamed black women. They've blamed the system. They've blamed welfare. They blamed the white man. They've blamed everything that they could except the white woman. And we already know why they didn't blame the white woman, because then they would have to justify why their preferences has done so much destruction to the community.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. Now you a single. Showing a baby off. Showing a baby off. Now you a single. Showing a baby off. Showing a baby off.